Good morning. Today we're going to do a little experiment. We're going to see if we can grow a page on Instagram, a brand new page, to 100K real legitimate followers in the next 48 hours. So today is Friday, November 3rd. It's about 11:30 a.m. So we're going to make a brand new page, brand new Instagram account. I'm going to screen record everything so you can see what I'm doing. Now the first thing we got to do is we got to decide what the page is going to be. We got to pick a niche. Now, while I can just do this with my own content, I want to make this video completely accessible to anybody. If you don't know how to make content, you're not a content creator, well, why not make a theme page? So that's what we're gonna do here today. So I've given this some thought, and the page I wanna make is gonna be about action sports and fitness. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open Instagram, and I'm gonna go and create a new account. Okay, so the account's gonna be called Superhuman Planet, dedicated to the most incredible and motivational people on the planet. So that kind of sums up what the page is gonna be. I probably wanna find some kind of logo. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type in fist clip art. Fist because it represents fitness pretty well. Okay, so here we go. First thing that I found is this logo here, Power Fist Clip Art. It's in the public domain, it's free to use. I can use this as my logo if I want to. So that's gonna be my logo. Okay, now that I have my logo, now that I have my account, I need to curate some content. So a good way to curate content is to find other pages that are similar to what you're making. So mine's gonna be Superhuman Planet, all about action sports and fitness people. So I'm gonna start looking at other fitness pages, other action sports pages. Try and go for the most viral type content, fresh, recent viral content. I'm basically gonna look at other fitness influencers or curation pages or blog pages and action sports pages. I'm gonna see what I can find on their pages. Like what I'm looking for is really high performing content, content that goes viral, and content that is fresh. The page I'm gonna look at is Ulises World, Instagram bodybuilding, and basically look for motivational, inspirational, badass videos. Wow, this video got 10 million views on this page. Here's a video of a girl working out in a dress, something you don't see every day. Pretty badass. Okay, anyways, you get the point. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna curate a whole bunch of videos. I'm gonna click on them, I'm gonna download them. And these are gonna be the videos that I'm gonna start posting on the page. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna post a couple of these videos on the page so I can fill up the page. So the page doesn't look like it's empty. And what you wanna do is you wanna basically have 9 videos. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which takes up the whole row. When somebody clicks on your profile, they will see, they won't see any empty white space right off the bat. The format of caption I'm gonna follow here is the first sentence is going to be a question. It's going to be something that will engage the audience. It will be like, what do you think of this? The second line is going to be tag a friend that should see this, or tag a friend that would try this. And the last line, the third line, is going to be the credit to the content creator. And you always want to do that. Now that we've done a couple things, we've created a page, we know what niche it's going to be, we've curated some content, and we started posting that content. The next thing we want to do is make an ad. So an ad is going to be basically like a little commercial that says follow your page, follow Superhuman Planet in this case. This ad is going to be posted on other people's pages, and it needs to be badass. And it needs to include the content that we're posting on our page. So that's the simplest thing to do. Is I'm gonna open Adobe Premiere now, and I'm gonna make a little edit. I'm gonna use a bunch of the curated content that I'm posting on the page itself, so that when people watch this ad and they go to the page, they see the exact same content that they saw in the ad, and they're gonna be enticed to follow. And add a call to action at the end that just is gonna be an overlay that says follow Superhuman Planet. So now this is the part that's going to take a while. This is the part that's going to take, probably the next 48 hours, ideally. We're going to be posting this ad on a lot of other big pages, a lot of relevant fitness related pages, and we're gonna see if we can hit 100K in the next 48 hours. Now, a lot of elements have to the stars have to align. The page itself has to be good, the content on the page has to be good, the ad has to be good, the pages that are promoting it gonna have to be relevant and good. So, but if we get everything right, we should be able to get 100K in the next 48 hours. So I'm gonna share everything with you along the way and show you exactly how it's done so that if you choose, you can do this yourself as well. Okay, it's 12:32 and we just rolled over 2,000 followers. So that's 2,000 in the first half hour. So far, so good. 2:30, we've been at this for 2.5 hours. So we are at 8,600 followers, 2.5 hours in. The page Harder is promoting us. Not Common Facts, 7.4 million followers. There it is, Superhuman Planet. We're back up on Rap. We've been here before, 3 million followers. We are up on Wasted, 4.6 million followers. We're also up on Best Starter Packs. Okay, that's it for now. Nevertheless, the growth is going well. 8,700 followers. We're looking to hit 10K in the first 3 hours. That would be 1/10 of our whole campaign. I'll keep you updated. 2:54 p.m. Friday, November 3rd. So far we're at 9,937. So we're coming up on 10K. I'm just gonna scroll through this page real quick. So you see the post, the recent post went up 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, we got 28,000 views in 3 hours in the first post, 29 in 3 hours in the second post, 35 on the third post, 60,000 views on the fourth post. It's this guy jumping over a roof. So 60K views. If we click on the likes, we got 2,300 likes on this one. The one before that was 2,000 likes. The one before that was 2,700 likes. That's this one here with the lady closing the trunk with her foot. And boom, we just hit 10K. There you go. I want to run you through it, just our notifications here. If you click on a heart, it says right now, 1 second ago, so-and-so followed you, so-and-so liked your post. Scroll all the way down as far as 34 seconds ago. So lots of traffic, lots of new people coming in all the time. Engaged people, liking, commenting, viewing. I just made a little cute logo, which is essentially the same clip art that I had, just with a planet behind it, because it's Superhuman Planet. Honestly, this doesn't really matter, but I thought it'd be a cute little addition, so I'm gonna change that logo right now. 6:05 right now. Superhuman Planet, 19.9K so far. So we got 10 posts. I'm gonna throw up another one right now. Let's do this one. If you add up all of the views on this page, it's about 500,000 views. So in 6 hours, we got 500,000 views on the content on the page. We got 20,000 followers on the page. And I imagine generated a ton of impressions. I would imagine millions of impressions just to kind of get this turnover. One other thing I want to go through is just check out the pages that we are currently posting everything on. And so I'll show them to you guys here as well. We are up on the Fit Academy, 4.3 million. Up on Learn Videos, 1.6 mil. We are up on Random Videos. That's a 5.5 mil page. There you go. Epic Daily Jokes, 4 million follower page. There's the ad. We are up on Reactions, 5 million page. And we're up on a couple others. So far, definitely not bad. 20K in 6 hours. 11:30 p.m., pretty much 12 hours into this thing. One final update before I go to bed. So we got 32,000 in 12 hours. So yeah, final check-in tonight, 32K. That's a wrap for today. We'll see what we're at tomorrow morning and we'll carry on through. 12 o'clock Saturday, November 4th. It is exactly 24 hours since we started this whole project, since we started the growth campaign. We are at 64.1K. Pretty engaged. The page is looking good. Some posts here have over 100K views, over 12,000 likes. So I want to talk about a couple other things. If you're considering becoming an influencer, if you're considering starting a business, 64,000 people is a lot of people. And that's not to consider the amount of views on this page, which is probably close to 1 million views by now, just on the content on the page. Now, if you also factor in the amount of views and impressions that the ads have gotten across the platform as a whole, you're talking in the millions, right? Maybe tens of millions, right? It's a lot of things coming together in one cohesive way. There's this app I want to show you. It's Instagram Analytics. Well, it's just called Analytics, but if you type in the App Store Instagram Analytics, this is the app. It's great in terms of showing you progress. The hourly followers, it basically shows you how many followers you get every hour. Anyone can look this up, by the way. You can open this app and you can look up anybody's account. You have to update to the pro version, but you can type in anybody's account or a hashtag or anything like that and get the data and the growth data. So you can see right here, 2 p.m. yesterday, we were at 10,000 followers, and you see the steady graph going up, 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 up. I imagine this is not something that most people are used to seeing. Most people don't, see growth campaigns like this. And when people see something you don't understand, the first instinct is to call bullshit. Be like, something's wrong here, something's shady here, something's not right here. But you have to realize that just because nobody is showing this doesn't mean it doesn't exist. This is just one way of doing it. What we're doing is we're combining a couple elements that are essential: good content, good theme page, a really good ad, and getting it posted on relevant pages, relevant large pages, sending a shit ton of traffic towards this one little page. And that's why this works. It is Saturday night and it's 11:30 p.m. We're 36 hours into the project. The page is at exactly 75.3K, so 3/4 of the way there. It's been a slightly slower day because weekend life stuff got in the way, but we're still totally on track to hit 100K tomorrow by noon. This is tonight's update. I'll check it with you tomorrow morning. 9:49 a.m. Sunday morning. We started this page on Friday at noon. So we're not quite 48 hours, we're 46 hours in, and we hit 100K. So I want to give you guys a little bit of stats, what we got with this 100K. Here's a couple of stats for you. In 46 hours, we got 100,000 followers. The content that's on the page, there's 16 pieces of content. It's got 1.8 million views, 2,600 comments, and it's got 190,000 likes. So all of this in the span of 48 hours. This doesn't account for the impressions, and it doesn't account on the impressions on the platform that other pages have posted in terms of advertising. Those are in the millions. There are other ways of doing it. You can just pay Instagram a lot of money. We worked with influencers. You can have something go super viral and you can get a lot of growth that way. There's other ways of doing this. Is not the only way. Now, everything is totally legit. Before you start yelling and saying there's something shady going on, there's some bullshit going on, there's some fake likes or bots or any of that shit, look at the damn page. Now you can double check this. You can go to Social Blade and you can see the growth progress. So Social Blade, will show you when the account was created. It will show you how many followers it got on every given day. You can look it up yourself by going on Social Blade. You can check when the account was created. You can check, how many followers it got when. You can open up this app on your phone, which is the Analytics app. It's not the Instagram Analytics, but it's this other Analytics app here. If you open that up, you can look at anybody's account. You can see exactly their hourly growth, their weekly growth, their progression. So I encourage you to look into all this. I encourage you to see for yourself. How do you get other people to post you? Why would they promote you like that? The simple answer is networking. If you find a network of people, you create the network and you start reaching out to them, you can start building those relationships. Now, you're gonna have to offer something in return, whether that's gonna be money, whether that's gonna be some kind of service that you can provide or some swag or whatever it is, whether it's going to be leverage. If you have another account of your own that you can use to cross promote them, then you are offering them the same amount of value in exchange. Either way, I just wanted to show you that it's possible, that it's doable, that you can gain a lot of followers really quickly. So, great. You have 100,000 followers. Now what? Why do you even want 100,000 followers? What are you going to do with them? This is the interesting part. This is where we take 100,000 followers and turn them into $100,000. That's a whole separate video. That's a whole separate project. If you like this video, if you were interested in this, if you have any questions, please ask those questions in the comments below. I've put a link in the description that will take you to a website where you can learn more about this, where you can learn more about the next part, which is going to be how to monetize, how to make money out of these followers. Go to the website, check it out, and thank you for watching. Cheers.